And welcome to this weather video with Alvin Kamau. We are going over the temperature trends as we are beginning a new week, as well as the temperature trends from the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. We're also going to look at the most important fun part of the video, which is the 2024 Great American Solar Eclipse that is going to be coming in April. So watch this video till the end because I am going to give you some information on that. But first, let's talk about the temperature trends. As you can see, Monday we have temperatures in the 60s, getting towards that 70-degree mark. As we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday, we still have temperatures in the 70s. Same thing for Thursday before we start cooling things off as we head towards Friday. That would be a front that will move through. Of course, we can get some changes with those temperature trends, but let's quickly look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, and it shows you from March 16th through the 20th, or at least leaning below normal for this time of the year. Once we get there, of course, we could still get some changes or some flip-flops with the forecast. But this is something I'm seeing, especially as we're heading potentially through the end of March or getting towards the end of March, even into the most important part of the video, which is the April 8th, 2024 Great American Solar Eclipse. And as you can see on the left part of your screen is a photo of the moon covering the sun. And on the right part of your screen, it's the path of totality. As you can see, this will go through parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, parts of Missouri, and even southern Illinois, in parts of Indiana, definitely. And one reason why I'm talking about the path of totality is because this is where you'll see the moon completely cover the sun. Now, if you're outside of this, you're still going to get an eclipse, but the moon won't cover all of the sun, which is what we call a partial solar eclipse. And for St. Louis, you're probably like, oh, maybe they just messed up on this map a little bit. We're probably going to get it. No, we are only going to get 99% of the moon covering the sun. As you can see, the moon is expected to cover 99% of the sun in St. Louis, and 99% versus 100% is a big difference. You're going to notice it if you're trying to test me. You're going to notice it on April 8th. Hopefully the weather is good on this day. Hopefully, fingers crossed, there's no cloud cover. But again, the reason why, if I were you, I'd go down because the next eclipse is not even going to be visible in the US until 2045. So you don't want to miss it. And I know that probably shocked you when I said 2045. That's a long way from now. So, of course, I know the last one was in 2017. Now we have one in 2024. You don't want to play around with these things. And of course, we want you to be safe. So let's talk to you about some safety tips. Of course, you can see here's a bigger map, of course, of where this is going to move in and even some time on this. Of course, it could change a little bit, but our experts are really good at looking at the time this could be happening. And this is really going to be sometime in the afternoon on April 8th. Again, hopefully the weather is good, but it will be some time where of course, students will be in school for a good portion of Missouri and Illinois. The high schoolers, this is probably when it's going to be at its max, or at least about to end across parts of Missouri and Illinois. And this will be moving quick unless you're in the totality where it is going to last a little bit longer. And of course, as you can see on the right part, safety glasses. This is also something that you do need to have when it comes to the solar eclipse. Do not ever try to do this because you can even go blind when it comes to the solar eclipse. So make sure you also have your safety glasses with you. And of course, one thing we do need to let you guys know about is it's way too far to make a forecast when it comes to this. So I'm not making a forecast. I'm not even going with temperature trends because it's way too far out. We tell you all about this all the time. You probably even hear it on TV that anything 10 days and over is kind of getting into the woods. And that's why you see us, put out a 7-day forecast on TV, or the local meteorologist put out a 7-day forecast on TV, because anything after that is a little bit going into the woods. We could still get some changes beyond, and so that's why it's way too far out to make a forecast. But of course, I will make a forecast once we get closer to April 8th. And of course, for all the forecasts I'll be making on this video, you want to make sure you have Twitter downloaded, or X, whatever you want to call it, and follow me for those outdoor weather reports. I am really excited for this solar eclipse, and a lot of people are gonna know that 99% versus 100% is a big difference. So hopefully I can go down to see it. If not, I will experience the 99% solar eclipse. And again, hopefully the weather is good because it is way too far out, of course, to make a forecast when it comes to this. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video, and of course I will continue to remind you for those that do want a reminder as we get closer to April 8th. Until then, hopefully you have a great start to your week.